Men. Chase boys beg, but the ones who become legends, they walk away. The moment you stop running after a woman, something dangerous unfolds, something she never prepared for. Her entire world tilts because you didn't just leave her life, you pulled away the oxygen that kept her ego burning. And when you stop feeding her with validation, attention, and desire, she feels something she despises more than anything else: powerless. Ever noticed how fast a woman's behavior flips when a man detaches? One day, she's cold, dismissive, and treating you like you're replaceable. The next, she's suddenly watching your stories, texting, "Hey stranger," and inventing excuses to reach out. Does she truly miss you? Number, what she misses is the supply you provided: your focus, your energy, your pursuit. This is what happens when a man finally understands where his real power lies. This is why you must walk away. But before we dive into this brutal truth, I want you to pause. If you're ready to hear this raw, unapologetic reality until the very end, comment below. I am the prize. Own it, type it, claim it. And if you want more men to escape the same trap, hit subscribe. Let's push this message where it needs to be heard. Phase 1. Shock and denial. Women don't rely on physical strength to control men. They use psychology, subtle manipulation, and emotional leverage. Most men never catch it. A woman doesn't even need to care for you to keep you hooked. All she needs is for you to want her. That's the entire game. She sprinkles attention here and there, just enough warmth to spark your hope, just enough validation to keep you invested. But the second you try to lock her down, she pulls away. Why? Because if you ever feel secure and in control, she loses leverage. So she starves you of affection, takes longer to reply, cancels plans at the last second, suddenly becomes too busy. And the average man? He panics. He doubles his effort, texting more, calling more, chasing harder. Exactly what she wanted. But when a man finally wakes up, the game changes. He stops playing. He stops initiating. He stops seeking her approval. He detaches. He walks away. At first, she acts like it doesn't matter. She pretends she hasn't noticed. She'll even act unbothered. But deep inside, she's panicking. No, this can't be real. He won't actually leave. He's just bluffing. He'll be back. They always come back. But this time, you don't. And that's when the first cracks form in her reality. She starts testing you, liking your posts, sending a hey text, watching your story and waiting for a reaction, checking her phone every few minutes, because now, for the first time, she's waiting on you. And if you respond, she wins. She knows you were just pretending. But if you stay silent, her entire sense of control shatters. Phase 2. Self-doubt and reflection. At first, she'll lie to herself. He's just trying to make me jealous. He'll get tired and crawl back. But as days pass and you still don't fold, her mind breaks. Because here's the truth. Women are not built to handle rejection. Men experience it daily: ghosting, being ignored, turned down. It hardens us. But for her, rejection is foreign. Throughout her life, men lined up to give her attention, compliments, and time. She's always had options, always had pursuers. Now, for the first time, she's staring at silence. A man she thought she had under control doesn't want her anymore. That's when self-doubt poisons her mind. She spends longer in the mirror, scrolls your profile, looking for signs you've moved on, wonders if you've found someone else. Her entire sense of worth, built on being wanted, starts to collapse, and jealousy takes over. She starts checking who likes your photos, stalking your comments, obsessing over where you are and with whom. And without even realizing it, she becomes the one chasing. Phase 3. Rationalization and rebound. At this stage, she's emotional chaos. She's gone through denial, panic, and jealousy. And now, her ego tries to protect itself. She rewrites the story. I was never that into him. He was too clingy. He wasn't strong enough for me. I ended things first. She'll even tell her friends the same lies, not because she believes them, but because she needs to convince herself. But deep down, she knows she lost something rare, a man who refused to be controlled. And instead of sitting with that pain, she does what most women do, she runs to a rebound. She finds the first weak guy who will shower her with attention, a man who gives her instant validation. Not because she truly wants him, but because she needs him to cover the void you left. She'll post happy pictures, act like she's moved on, try to trigger your jealousy. But here's the truth. The only person she's fooling is herself. At first, it looks like she's winning, but deep inside, she knows she downgraded. Because women don't respect men they can control. And this new guy? Too easy, too available, no mystery, no challenge. And when the boredom sets in, she'll cheat, pull away, and eventually leave. And who will she think about? You. Because she knows she threw away strength for weakness, power for comfort, challenge for predictability, and that regret? It never leaves her. The final reality. Understand this. Women don't come back because they suddenly love you. They come back because they tested the grass on the other side and found nothing but sand. They come back because they lost control of a man they couldn't break. But by the time she realizes it, you're already gone. You've leveled up. You've moved on. You've become unreachable. That's the ultimate power. To walk away and never look back. Because here's the truth. Women never respect the men they can bend. They only respect the ones who refuse to kneel. Be that man. Walk away. Live free. Never chase again. Because once you embody that mindset, you never lose. If you've watched until the end, comment below, I'm unshakable, and hit subscribe, because there are men out there still chained to the chase, and this message is the key to breaking them free.